Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Season 7 Scrub Cup Semifinals matchup between the Eradicators and the Landers. This is going to be a fantastic matchup here, as the #1 Landers are the final team to make it to the playoffs. All other 7 franchises before them were able to, and now we just have to wait and see if they can win their first match in franchise history. And they'll be taking on the Eradicators, who did find themselves in the Scrub Cup Finals last season, but fell to the fire. I believe it was in 6 games, 5 games, something like that. Anyway, we're going to have a great match coming your way in just a second as we start creating the lobby here. And now at this point, we're just waiting on the players, so we'll be right back as soon as we get into this game. Alrighty, these players are just about here. This is going to be an amazing match like we already said. And there's the last player. And this is going to be a really fun one. We have a couple of players making their playoff debut, the Eradicators. They've already been here. They snuck in as the 4th seed. But Chorizo and C30 Hadu, otherwise known as Carson, they are going to both be making their playoff debut. So we're going to be getting this match started here in just a couple of seconds. And this is where legends are made, the playoffs. And if you guys didn't already know, the Amigos cemented their spot in the finals, defeating the Bobcats a few nights ago. Or I think it was last night, actually. It's very awkward when you have to cast by yourself. Kind of changes everything. I'm looking at you, Ulix. Alrighty, and we believe Chorizo is almost done releasing fluids. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Carson who needed to. And after that is done, we will be getting this match underway. Hopefully we don't get demonetized for that. And anybody in the audience, if you feel like co-casting with me, just hit me up, DM me. Maybe we'll make it happen. Alrighty, and predictions here. This is going to be a tough one. The Eradicators, they're a very formidable team, but I think I have the Landers taking this one in 6 games. The final score of 4-2 in this best of 7. Alrighty, and with that, we are going to be creating this private match and getting things underway here. Alrighty, it's playoff time. Waiting on one more person, and we'll be getting right in here. And it seems like players are having trouble pressing that join button. The ever so scary join button. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1 of the Scrub Cup semifinals. Starting things off here. Carson in an awkward spot. Chorizo and in force scout is Mikey. I'll be calling them by the names on the pitch. Just so you guys know. Alright, C30 Hadu hits that ball. Trying to get it over. Echo's not there to make the save. And an early goal. The Landers will take a 1-0 lead. Echo just not able to make that save coming off the back wall there. And the Eradicators, their experience, they made it to the finals last season. So it shouldn't prove to be too hard. Hadu barely missing that ball. Chorizo puts it in. Oh, it somehow bounces in. Hits every crossbar. And now we find ourselves 2-0. Not punished at all for that double commit. I really thought Echo might have had that one there. And Chorizo in an awkward spot there and forced scout. Able to pinch that away. C30 now. Oh, with a banger towards the net. That's an open net. Echo passes it over to enforced scout, but he's not there to intercept. Oh, miss off the backboard, but a follow-up miss. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Whiff City, USA. Population in this lobby, and enforced scout will get a breakaway goal, sneaking right through the Landers' rotation, and it's just a one goal game as we're about 1 minute in here. Ever so important first game. Oh, and what a pinch right off the kickoff. Chorizo not able to do anything with it. C30 Hadu also missing that ball, forcing Chorizo have to be a little bit more awkward with it. Hitting that right towards Echo. Echo will play that towards the sidewall. Chorizo beats out and forced scout. Echo now on the wall, having to play this. Gets it past C30. Chorizo now with an awkward touch towards the corner. And forced scout now shoots it towards the net. That's awkward. Echo tries to force it in, but it won't go. Echo still with possession, pressured and demoed by Chorizo. And now Chorizo with possession in their own corner. Oh man, C30 thought it was a pass, but he's just going to intercept him. And another double commit there from the Landers. Communication problems right off the get-go. And that ball is dangerous. If forced scout has a shot, he misses fortunately for the Landers. But Chorizo also misses. C30 Hadu now taking possession here. Early jitters this game. As we can see a lot of whiffs coming out. We can see the nerves from the players really taking over. Echo, not the greatest touch. And forced scout's got to be there for the save. Chorizo puts it right beneath him. And we're right about at halftime. The Landers have a 2-goal lead. And it's going to be interesting to see. We don't know if we'll see this same Landers roster next season. So hopefully we'll be able to see something special here. Oh no, Echo missing that one. And C30 Hadu is going to get credit for the goal as they just walk that one in. Interesting kickoff technique there. Echo not able to come up with that. And flashbacks to the Season 6 finals where they lost to the Fire. Echo wasn't having his greatest series that game, and it really hurt the Eradicators then, and it's starting to hurt them now. But we're just in Game 1. Game 1 isn't even over yet. With Chorizo trying to air dribble and force scout with an amazing save there. C30's trying to catch them in an awkward spot. Tries to dunk it past Echo, but he won't have any of it. Chorizo now with a shot. Putting it towards the net. What a save from Echo, as he's able to throw that back out. C30 Hadu with a back pass to Chorizo. And force scout now. Chorizo with possession. Oh, they couldn't get a challenge in time. And he is demoed, but just too late there. Zinfor Scout tried to put that high, a little bit rushed. He tried to challenge the ball, but both players just a little bit too late. And the Landers starting to run away with game 1 here. 5-1. And just a friendly reminder, the winner of this one will be facing the Amigos, and Echo may have already called it a game. Oh, no, Echo is back. Able to make the save. Maybe a little bit of a disconnect there as he's left the party. Chorizo now with the ball. Good demolition from Enforced Scout. Echo will take over. Very aggressive push there from Hadu. The Eradicators not able to capitalize on these opportunities the Landers are giving them. All these double commits and whiffs. Echo now hitting that back out. Trying to catch it right there. And challenged early by Chorizo. As we're in this final minute, the Landers are just running the clock out. And they can't even stop the bleeding that is the Eradicators. As Hadu's going to put in one more goal. A really nice speed on that ball right there as it goes flying into the net. And now the Landers trying to get the Brazil there. The Eradicators defense nowhere to be found. And let's hope the Eradicators didn't score all their series goals in one game, because it is a best of 7. And Force Scout having none of that from Chorizo. Echo not able to do anything with that. Echo now hitting that towards the Landers side. Chorizo hits that into his own corner. Interesting decision. That was a good opportunity there. Maybe still is. But Chorizo is able to recover his mistake. Oh, Hadu is going to put it in. As he walks it in with 12 seconds left, we have a Brazil. In game 1 of the semifinals. This Landers team has been scary all season. The Eradicators, however, were the only team to take out the Landers in this regular season. And it looks like the Eradicators are trying to own goal, possibly, to try and kill the Brazil. And yes, that is what they're doing. It's going to be 8-0. Chorizo gets credit for that last one. 8-1, excuse me. They killed the Brazil, but absolute domination from the Landers here in game 1. As they take that first game. The Eradicators, they're not out of it yet. If Echo can start playing his game, we know that he's very capable of taking this team places. We just gotta hope. And Echo maybe having some performance issues with his lag. As he's not readying up it. Maybe trying to fix something here. And there we go. We get the ready up. A very solid first game here from the Landers. They really came out with all the firepower. And I mean, that game was 1-1 at one point, if my memory serves me correctly. And now an interesting fake kickoff from the Landers to start out game 2. And trying to pinch that against the ground is Chorizo. Echo is standing still, maybe having some problems here. But nonetheless, Hadu is going to have a free shot on net. Echo's not able to handle it. Not sure what's happening here from the Eradicators. Just leaving that ball in the midfield. Weak shot from Hadu. It ends up being 11 miles an hour. Echo just sitting in the net. Not able to do anything with it. Very interesting here. Echo now with the ball in the corner. Tries to get a pass out to Enforced Scout, but he's not there. Chorizo again trying to get the Cuxer pinch. Nothing going for him, though. Oh, no. Bad miss there on the defense. Echo and a force scout trying to capitalize. They get a quick passing play going. Echo is going to take the long way all the way back. Hadu with that miss there. And Chorizo trying to settle things down. Echo hits that out. Hadu not able to do anything with it. Good recovery from Hadu. That was almost a 2-on-1 opportunity there. And Force Scout now with a dunk. Trying to go for it again, but Chorizo is going to pinch that off to the side. Out of harm's way. Chorizo hits that towards the net. Tries to get a follow-up, but Echo having none of it. Hadu now hits that high. And right over in Force Scout. Oh, and what a read from Hadu, intentional or not. Echo got dunked on there, but now a possible counterattack here. One-on-one. Echo's one-on-one. Tries to flick it, but isn't able to come through. And Force Scout isn't able to come through in time either. Chorizo now with an air dribble. Nobody contesting him, but he misses the open net. And Force Scout now with the ball. Hadu will take possession though. Echo will take it right back, playing a little bit of some ping pong here. Chorizo now trying to take control of the ball. He opts to take it to the wall. And now he's trying to get a slow air dribble going. They have none of that. And Force Scout now. Echo will be able to take control here. Hadu with an early challenge. It works well. Chorizo's now got an open opportunity. Is anybody back for the Eradicators? Oh my goodness. Off the post. A double tap in. And as we near halftime, it's looking better from the Eradicators, but not good enough. The defensive side of things starting to look upwards for the Eradicators, but they need to get that offensive side going. And now Chorizo hits that right down to Enforce Scout. Hadu with another early challenge. And a double commit there from the Eradicators. That's going to go over Chorizo's head, though. And now he gets bumped by his own teammate, but Enforce Scout not able to put it through. Hadu trying to sneak it in. Off the top crossbar. It rolled all the way up. The early challenge won't work for him there. Echo opts to shadow here. Chorizo going for a flip reset. Echo comes up with the stop. And now Echo's going to take that. Tries to get it past Chorizo. Chorizo fakes him out handedly. Great pass over to Hadu. Maybe back to Chorizo. It's not going to happen. And now Echo tries to get an early challenge. He leaves Enforce Scout home alone. Chorizo trying to get the pass there. But Echo's able to recover in time. Enforce Scout able to hold on to full tank of boost. Not sure how Echo's doing. Chorizo with a shot over Enforce Scout. And they're now up 3-0. Do not let the score fool you. This game is a lot closer than the scoreboard says. But my, oh my, are the Landers capitalizing on every opportunity, while the Eradicators are doing just the opposite. And now Chorizo over his own back wall. And Force Scout tries to dunk it past him. Is Echo there for the stop? No, he's not. That's another awkward touch there. No Eradicators players there to even take a shot or challenge the ball, as they just leave it for the Landers. And now Chorizo with a free shot on net. And that is a top shelf banger right over Echo. And the Landers are asserting their dominance in this game. The Eradicators so far in these first two games only have one goal to their name. This game may be over as we get a fake kickoff here, but the series is not. Echo now puts a shot on net. Good save from Hadu. That's the kind of shots that we need to see from the Eradicators all series if this is going to work. Echo having none of that fake from Chorizo. Echo now trying to get it past. Alrighty, and game 2 comes to an end. We are about to hop into game 3 here. It is a best of 7, so the Eradicators are still in this, but they're definitely dealing with some ping trouble here, as both of their players have been bouncing between very unstable ping numbers, very scary ping numbers that usually don't help you out. Echo now trying to make something happen early here. A double commit there from the landers. Now Echo with a nice challenge. Over the top, gets bumped. So he's not able to put a shot on net. Awkward defense here from the landers as they try to break out here. Chorizo, not the greatest flick. The Eradicator staying patient with it. Hits that right down. Echo will take possession here. Another early challenge from Hadu. We've seen that all series long from him. And now that is a really good opportunity there. No one there to follow. Chorizo taking it slow, and that may pinch in off of himself right into his own net. Oh, so unfortunate. He bumps him 60 miles an hour. It wasn't even on purpose. You hate to see it. But now the Eradicators have to move on. They've had to face adversity all series. And Echo not able to get to that ball. Trying to slow it down in the corner there. And now Hadu is awkward. And if Echo can take possession here, there's a 2-on-1 opportunity. But no, Hadu is able to waste enough time. And he gets it over him. Echo's not there for the save. And the Landers have a familiar multi-goal lead. In this case, it is a 2-goal lead. And Force Scout not flipping there. And Echo just a hair off from that clear. And the Landers, if they can take game 3, they will just need one more game to move on to the finals. Chorizo now trying to take it slow here. Weak flick past one, but it'll find its way into the back of the net. And we're going to do a little ping check here. And it's actually looking all right for these teams. Seems pretty even here. And now down 3 goals. Down 2 games in the series. Things aren't looking great for the Eradicators. But they can definitely still turn it around. But Chorizo has other plans. Where's the defense? Nobody's there for the Eradicators. As it's now 4-0. Not even a minute 30 into the match. And then Force Scout in the chat acting like he's given up. And now in Force Scout with a nice dunk there. But Chorizo's there to make the stop. Chorizo now awkwardly handling the ball in his own corner. Nobody from the Eradicators is there to challenge. Echo just a tad bit late. And Force Scout gets a bad challenge. Chorizo trying to knock it down for Hadu. Nothing going. Echo with a breakaway opportunity. Gets bumped out of the opportunity. And now Chorizo with possession here. Trying to take care of it. And Force Scout almost nearly own goals as it goes off his own crossbar. And Force Scout not able to do anything with that unless he's able to do something there. Chorizo is just going to take that to the sidewall. Interesting 2v2 option there, taking it to the sidewall. Echo now gets it past one. It's a good opportunity. Hadu is there though. Echo sticking with it here. As the Landers have been very awkward on defense when the ball's in their own side, but oh my goodness, Echo barely there to make the stop. And now Echo is going to throw that on net, easily taken away by Chorizo. And Force Scout now trying to get a challenge. And now that's a Cookster pinch out to Hadu. Good patience from Echo as he's able to make that stop. And any positivity here from the Eradicators is good momentum heading into the next game, but That right there is not positive at all, as it's going to sneak in. Chorizo gets credit for the goal. And I'm going to let the players know it is a best of 7. As I believe the Eradicators are starting to give up. Echo maybe having some ping issues. Nonetheless, the Landers are going to continue to score instead of running the clock out. Just about 140 left here in the match. And through these first 3 games, the Landers have allowed 1 goal in, as the Landers still trying to put in more goals with a 6-0 lead. And for Scout now, trying to get something positive going. Echo now misses that ball, not able to do anything with it. Hadu now rushing through the corner. He blocks his own teammate shot. And maybe it was intentional to show some sportsmanship. And Enforced Scout is having a good time in the air there. Echo now will take the ball here. Echo gets it past both Landers defenders. Can Chorizo recover in time? Tries to get it past him. Oh, but Chorizo comes up with the stop. Nothing is working for the Eradicators. And that shot on net will somehow sneak in, as the Landers are now up 7-0 here in Game 3. Definitely not what you'd expect from the Eradicators, especially after last season, how strong of a season they had. And now an own goal, and Enforced Scout will get credit for it. This may be to set up the Brazil. Enforced Scout, the last Eradicator to touch the ball, as this ball goes sailing into their own net by Hadu. And now with 33 seconds left, the Landers hold a 7-1 lead. And now there's a lot of mind games going on here, as the Landers are trying to hold this 7-1 lead, as they are going to have to try to defend both nets here, as they can't allow an own goal or themselves to be scored on here. And it looks like they're just going to hold for the last 15 seconds. A demo onto 1. Can they get it past Chorizo? No, they cannot. But Chorizo gets it past them. And now the clock hitting 0. And that ball will hit the ground. We have a Brazil in Game 3. And now a reverse sweep is looking ever so unlikely. And Echo right now at 900 ping, while Enforced Scout has 130 of his own. The Landers have just been handed a gift. And no wonder so we're about to get into this next matchup here. Just absolute utter domination here from the Landers so far, as we are here in Game 4. This series is all but over. And here we are. Game 4, a potential final game in the series. Maybe if the Eradicators ping will shape upwards. That doesn't make sense. Good save there from Echo. Let's take a look at the ping. Echo looking like he's having some solid ping right now. Echo now gets it past one. And Chorizo now very awkward on the sidewall. Echo trying to get it past him. The Eradicators looking for their second goal this series. I wish I had some stats as to how much they've been outscored, but it's been ugly. Let's just say that. And now that net's temporarily open. Echo puts a dangerous shot towards net. And they are able to handle it. Echo suddenly looking like a different player. That ball is going to be off the back wall there. Off target. And a double commit there from the Eradicators. That's dangerous. Echo now has an opportunity. A solid opportunity. Gets it past them. Can he put it in? No! Is Enforced Scout there to put a shot on net? And no. Great opportunities here and good offensive presence here from the Eradicators to start off this game. Hadu now going for a bump. Enforced Scout is going to clear it away though. Chorizo now takes possession. Enforced Scout trying to pre-jump. Echo will get that clear. Gets it past one. And that is not going to be bouncing in as Hadu is going to be able to hold this in the corner. And now Echo trying to put a shot on net. Enforced Scout off the crossbar. Echo is able to save it. Unbelievable here. The Landers are finally facing some offensive pressure here in Game 4. It may be a little too late for the Eradicators in this series. But you never know. Oh, Hadu with the miss, and Echo will clear that away. Good boost pickup there by Hadu, leaving the Eradicators starved. As Echo is on 0. And he's going to sneak it through. No boost to Echo's name. C30 Hadu is able to put that in. Right past Echo. Echo does get a touch off of it. And this Landers team is very vulnerable right now, but the Eradicators just can't put anything into the back of the net right now. And Enforced Scout needs to make a touch there. Great challenge from him. Echo now gets it past Chorizo. Outpaces him entirely. He wasn't expecting that because he hasn't seen that all series. And now this is the best start to a game we've seen from the Eradicators. That could be on target. Chorizo comes up with the stop. And when the Landers need to show up most on defense, they're able to. It's not just offense from the Landers this series. Now one of the best defenders this game for the Landers has been the crossbar. Echo now doesn't get the greatest touch out mid. He's going to retreat off of that ball. And his ping may have settled down. And Enforced Scout trying to get it through. He can't get it. Oh, he does get a demo on a Chorizo. Enforced Scout now with a shot. But Hadu is there for the stop. And the Landers hold on to this 1-goal lead. And Echo is baited into a poor touch. Both Eradicators players out of positions, but Hadu not able to get a good touch there. Rushing in the corner. Echo hits it back for Enforced Scout. Chorizo puts a shot high. That bounces awkwardly though. Trying to make something happen with it. Echo will clear it away. And now with 1:25 left, the Eradicators need to get something going now. Enforced Scout hits it over Chorizo, but Echo hits it towards his own side, missing that boost as well. Chorizo recognizing that. Hadu recognizing that. Echo trying with no boost to get it past this Landers midfield defense, and that's going to be a demo onto Enforced Scout. Echo hasn't had a great opportunity there. And now we can't see. That's heading towards the net. Can Echo put it in? He can! And with 56 seconds left, the Eradicators score their second goal in the series and tie this thing up. Chorizo misses his clear off the wall. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a game, and we may have a series. Chorizo now with midfield possession. The Eradicators have momentum, but the Landers are trying to finish this in 4 games. And Echo now, bad touch from Hadu. Echo almost capitalizing there. Enforced Scout at the back corner. Great bump there on a Hadu. Chirizo with a shot. And they're not there for the save with 29 seconds left. The Landers take a 1-goal lead. That go-ahead goal by Chorizo is going to put them in a rough spot. Nobody was there. Oh my. And Echo, oh no. He looks like he's maybe having some ping trouble. In 4 Scout, looks like the only player on the team right now. This is the worst time for this to happen. And they aren't able, the Landers are not able to put the ball in the back of the net. Not sure where Echo is. And Echo has lost connection to the match. Not the way you want to see this end. Oh, an own goal from Enforced Scout possibly, as they are going to put this in. And let's see here. Echo has indeed lost connection. And man, just as the Eradicators start to get things going, Echo here. And now we will talk to the players and see what they think, as we could get a replay of Game 4. But for now, the Landers are going. The Landers are going to the Scrub Cup Finals. And now we're going to talk to the players for a little bit here. And we'll be right back here with the final results. We're just going to talk to the players, see if they want to replay Game 4. But for now, the Landers have clinched a spot in the finals. We'll be right back. Alrighty, and so as we said, they are willing, the Landers are willing to replay Game 4. So we will have to just wait and see, like we said, if they are going to be able to play. It's not looking likely, but we'll have to wait and see. And we will be right back just to make sure. Alrighty, don't go anywhere, guys. Game 4 is happening. That is correct. We're going to be sorting out some technical difficulties for Echo, but we will be right back with Game 4. Do not go anywhere, guys. Alrighty, guys, we're gonna be stopping the stream just for the final game here. If you would like to watch the match, we'll be able to send you the information to get into the match, but the stream is gonna have to come to an end here, unfortunately, for this final game, I believe, if we're still playing it here. So thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you guys in the finals.